Hey guys, you've been asking for a house tour, so I just thought I'd try to do that. We have most of the big changes done, but we haven't painted anything, and we still have to stain the floor. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you a sort of before. There's a bit of tech to do. Let's get started. So, we are in the living room, because this is where you walk in from my front door. So, that wall right there that has fresh drywall on it, that wall had this really hideous, striped board mirror, all the way across the wall, and it went from floor to ceiling. And it was hideous. So we pulled it down, and then we realized that the plaster that's behind the wall, because all my walls are made of plaster, except a couple spots where we had to replace with some drywall. The plaster that was behind all those boards and mirrors was terribly cracked and hideous. So now I have drywall there, and it looks way better. So yeah, still have to paint and everything, but living room and a nice big window. Ooh. I'll give you an outside tour eventually, but until then, here are my little flowers in my flower boxes. Because this place kind of came with a very mature garden that I'm trying to keep up with. Oh, here is my light fixture that my husband hates because he keeps hitting his head on it. He's much taller than I am. I can walk right under it without a thought, but he hits his head every time. So we hung a bag on it so he wouldn't walk underneath it. And you can see my lovely cobwebs on it too. Okay, but this is my dining room. Decent size, and a closet there. Another big window. And then from there, you can see into my kitchen. Now, let's see if I go back up enough. You can sort of see, not very well, but let's see, where's my finger? Just along there, that was actually a wall from, yeah. So to the corner of the flooring there was a doorway that went up about to here. So it was wall there. It was just really weird to have to walk around this thing to get into the kitchen. So we took that wall out, and that was a total pain to get smooth on top because the ceilings were slightly different levels, but I think we're satisfied for now. That's just gonna be what it is. I've still gotta paint it, and it'll look a lot better when it's painted. But yeah, so then there's my kitchen. So very little in the kitchen will change except the wall color, and hopefully there'll be less dust in here because at the moment it is still super dusty. Let's see. Oh yeah. I am here cleaning because this is how much dust is on everything. Because we've been sanding a bunch of drywall, so all that dust just piled on everything. And so I'm trying to clean that so that we can stain our floors. Because we have these beautiful wood floors that go through most of the house. So 2 bedrooms there, living room, dining room, all wood floors. And we sanded them all down, and we got to stain them, but not until we get all of the dust out of this house. So that's what I'm working on right now. So yeah, we have my lovely kitchen cabinets. I'm super proud of these cabinets. They were already in the house. Everything is blocked. I gotta show you guys this. This made me so excited because I kind of expected to have hunk-of-junk cabinets in my first house, but this is not that way. Because it has the slidey drawers in the cabinets. So they updated these pretty shortly before they moved out, I think. But I really like them, and they make me very happy. Okay, so this is sort of a breakfast nook thing. You can see it really clearly here. We took out another wall. So and we're patching the ceiling. So we're going to have to level up the floor and everything because we just step down into there. I have to level that out. And one day I will have beautiful tile. But until that day comes, I have 2 kinds of linoleum floor. But yeah, I'm going to actually use this temporarily as my sewing space in that corner. I'm going to set up all my stuff over there. Because I don't really need a breakfast nook since I have my dining room right next to my kitchen. I don't see the need for having 2 eating tables if one is good enough. And I can just set up all my sewing stuff in there, and it'll be great. But the reason we opened this up was because it was just a tiny it was this weird space, and I didn't know what to do with it. They had the washing machine here, and the dryer was in the garage. So that stinks. I don't have a washer and dryer. We're not sure where we're going to put it, but my guess is it's not going to go there because we're putting our fridge there. Our refrigerator will be here. So, yeah, this space is just kind of weird, but I'm going to make it work. And that is the utility closet. It has the furnace and a hot water heater in it. And then out here, this was a porch, but they closed it in. And it's insulated and everything. And this was going to be my sewing room because look at all those gorgeous windows. Beautiful. But unfortunately, water comes in every time it rains. So we got to figure out a way to fix that before I can use that as my sewing room. But it's also a problem because that is where I'm storing all of my worldly possessions until we actually move in and I can move them into their proper places in the house. So that's a pile of all my stuff, and I have it like partitioned away from all the walls because water comes in next to all the walls. So that kind of stinks, but one day it will be lovely and I will have a sewing room with a bajillion windows. Moving on, got the little mudroom area because that's the garage. We have a garage, we have a 2-car garage, so that means I don't have to park outside, which I've never had that luxury. This is another bedroom on this side. We're currently like peeling the ceiling off because it was falling off anyway. Got another massive window. Really happy about that. And Michael's gonna use this one as his office. Well, I guess kind of both of our offices, but the computers are going in here. This is the computer room. So, yep, that's all there is to that one. That was probably gonna change quite a bit because he doesn't like the wall texture or, pretty much anything about it, so we're gonna work on that. So onto this side, we have our beautiful blue bathroom. Got a blue sink and a blue toilet and a blue tub and blue tile and blue walls. The blue walls are going to change color. I am not gonna keep blue walls. We can't really afford right now to change pretty much anything in here except the wall color, but one day I will not have blue tile and a blue toilet. Like, those have to change. If I have to keep the blue tub, that's not bad. That's not terrible. But everything is blue. Just the blue everything bathroom. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent size. I have nothing to complain about with the bathroom except everything is blue. And we got a little linen closet right next to it. And this is the master bathroom. Master bedroom. Which that wall color is going to change because right now it's the lovely peachy pink color. But it will not be that color. But, it's a decent sized room. And it's actually the biggest bedroom in the house, so yeah. It's also the only one that actually has doors that go on this closet, but they're off right now because we were working in the closet. And then here's the last room, which is just a guest room. And until we get the room that's going to be Michael's office like he wants it, this is probably going to be our office space. Because we don't have a second bed to put in here. So it's got to be something. If it can't have a bed in it for the guests, then I don't know what it's going to be. So yeah, that is the tour of the house. So after we get everything like we want it and all our stuff actually in it, I'll do another one of these, when there's not half an inch of dust on everything. And hopefully that'll be good. So I'll see you guys later.